The Acer Swift Go 14, Asus Zenbook 14, X OLED, Asus ProArt Studiobook 16 OLED, Apple MacBook Air 15, and LG Gram 17 are the most popular laptops for watching movies of 2025, but which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in! First, we are going to compare them on the display quality category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Acer Swift Go 14 comes with a crisp 2560 by 1600 pixel IPS display that reaches an impressive brightness of 390 nits, making it great for outdoor use and delivering solid color performance with 100% sRGB coverage. However, the plastic display bezels give off budget vibes and the overall display experience, while good doesn't match up to OLED competitors. 7 out of 10. The Asus Zenbook 14X. OLED features a stunning 120Hz OLED panel that delivers incredible screen uniformity and infinite blacks, making it perfect for movie watching and gaming. While the 360 nits brightness could be better, and reflections can be an issue in bright rooms, the display quality is still phenomenal for content consumption. 8 out of 10. The Asus ProArt Studiobook 16. OLED boasts a professional-grade 4K OLED display with 100% DCI-P3 coverage and VISA Display HDR 500 True Black certification, delivering breathtaking visuals with deep blacks and vibrant colors. The display handles reflections poorly though, which can be distracting when viewing dark content, but the color accuracy and overall quality are outstanding. 8.5 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 impresses with its incredibly bright display, reaching 503 nits in HDR content and excellent color accuracy, making it a joy to use for both work and entertainment. Though it's not OLED and lacks touch input, the display quality and brightness make it one of the most versatile screens I've tested. 9 out of 10. The LG Gram 17 features a massive 17-inch WQXGA display with impressive 385 nits brightness and 100.2% DCI-P3 coverage, providing an immersive viewing experience. While the Delta E color accuracy could be better, the combination of the large screen size, great brightness, and vivid colors makes movie watching a truly enjoyable experience. 9.5 out of 10. The LG Gram 17 takes the crown in display quality with 9.5 points, thanks to its perfect balance of screen size, brightness, and color reproduction that creates an unmatched cinematic experience. Next, we are going to compare them on the audio quality category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Acer Swift Go 14 comes with adequate speakers that deliver clear dialogue, but you won't get any thumping bass or room-filling sound, which is exactly what I expected from a budget laptop. While they're powerful enough to fill my small office, I found myself reaching for headphones during movie sessions. 5 out of 10. Moving to the Asus Zenbook 14X OLED, I was pleasantly surprised by its Harman/Kardon speakers with Dolby Atmos support, delivering clean and punchy audio for music and movies. Though at lower frequencies the sound feels a bit hollow and bass performance underwhelms. The audio quality exceeds expectations for such a slim device, making it a solid choice for multimedia consumption. 6 out of 10. The Asus ProArt Studiobook 16 OLED impressed me with its excellent speakers that get very loud and sound clear, offering good instrument separation and even a hint of bass. While they aren't the most natural-sounding speakers, the DTS audio processing in music mode really brings them to life, making this a great choice for content creators. 7 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 absolutely blew me away with its 6-speaker configuration and force-canceling woofers, delivering stellar sound quality with surprisingly strong bass despite its thin form factor. What really sets it apart is the complete absence of distortion, even at maximum volume, making it perfect for movie marathons. 9 out of 10. The LG Gram 17's bottom-firing speakers initially had me worried, but they actually produced well-rounded sound that filled my office space nicely. While they handle movies and shows competently, the bass response is predictably limited, though they still manage to deliver balanced audio without distortion. 8 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 takes the crown in audio quality with 9 points, thanks to its incredible 6-speaker setup that delivers cinema-like sound with powerful bass in an impossibly thin package. Next, we are going to compare them on the battery life category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Acer Swift Go 14 offers a decent battery life of 8 hours and 25 minutes, which should get you through most of a workday. However, it falls short compared to some competitors in this category, earning it a score of 6 out of 10. Moving on to the Asus Zenbook 14X OLED, I found its battery life to be somewhat disappointing. While it lasted for 8 hours and 44 minutes in testing, it falls behind the premium laptop average, making it less ideal for long days away from an outlet. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. The Asus ProArt Studiobook 16 OLED surprised me with its battery performance. Although it doesn't quite reach all-day levels, lasting about 6 hours, it's still better than many creative workstations I've tested. Considering its powerful components, I'm rating it 4 out of 10. Now, let's talk about the Apple MacBook Air 15. I was blown away by its incredible 15 hours and 3 minutes of battery life. It's a true all-day performer that kept going long after others had given up. This exceptional endurance earns it a solid 9 out of 10. Finally, the LG Gram 17 impressed me with its 12 hours and 2 minutes of battery life, especially considering its large 17-inch display. It easily outlasts most of its Windows-based competition, though it can't quite match the MacBook Air's stamina. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 takes the crown in this category with its outstanding 15-hour battery life, proving that you can have both power and longevity in a sleek package. Next, we are going to compare them on the storage capacity category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. The Acer Swift Go 14 comes with a Western Digital PC SN 741TB drive that delivers solid performance for its price point, though I found the lack of an additional M2 slot limiting for future upgrades. The drive's performance is perfectly adequate for movie streaming and storage, giving it 7 out of 10. When testing the Zenbook 14X OLED, I was a bit disappointed by its storage speeds of only 1,230 megabytes per second, significantly slower than competitors like the Dell XPS 15, though the option to upgrade the SSD yourself somewhat makes up for it. The base 512GB to 1TB options should be enough for most movie buffs, earning it 6 out of 10. The ProArt Studiobook 16 impressed me with its high-end configuration options, up to 2 TB of storage, and I found the SSD performance to be consistently reliable for handling large video files. The premium price point does make the storage upgrades quite expensive though, giving it 8 out of 10. Testing the MacBook Air 15, I loved how Apple splits the storage between 2 chips for maximum speed, though the fact you can't upgrade after purchase is frustrating when you're paying premium prices. Still, the performance is blazing fast for media consumption, earning it 7.5 out of 10. The LG Gram 17 absolutely won me over with its dual MICR M2 slots allowing for massive storage expansion. And while the included SATA SSD isn't the fastest, the ability to easily add a second drive makes it incredibly versatile for large media libraries. The flexibility and upgradability lands at 9 out of 10. The LG Gram 17 takes the storage crown with 9 points thanks to its dual 2 slots, offering unmatched expansion potential for movie collectors who need massive libraries. Finally, we are going to compare them on the portability and design category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Acer Swift Go 14 impresses with its slim 0.59-inch aluminum build and lightweight 2.9 kilogram body, making it incredibly easy to carry around. However, the laptop suffers from serious fan noise issues during operation, which really bothered me during my testing sessions, 7 out of 10. The Asus Zenbook 14X OLED features a premium build quality with a super thin chassis at 0.67 inches and comprehensive port selection, including Thunderbolt 4 connections. While I loved its gorgeous design, the 3.44 kilogram weight is slightly heavier than I'd like for an ultra-portable, 8 out of 10. The Asus ProArt Studiobook 16 OLED brings innovative features like the Asus dial for creative work, and despite its large size, I found it surprisingly portable at 2.5 kilograms. The build quality feels premium throughout, though I noticed the device is quite thick at 20.3 millimeters, which made it less comfortable to carry in my backpack, 6 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 stands out as the world's thinnest 15-inch laptop at just 11.5 millimeters, and during my testing, its solid recycled aluminum body felt incredibly premium. The fanless design means complete silence during operation, though I wish Apple included more ports beyond the basic Thunderbolt connections, 9 out of 10. The LG Gram 17 maintains an incredibly lightweight design despite its large screen size, and I found its thin profile slipped easily into my backpack. Unfortunately, the plastic body feels rather cheap, and the loose hinge caused the display to wobble during my daily use, 5 out of 10. The MacBook Air 15 takes the crown in this category, scoring 9 points, proving that you can have a large screen without compromising on portability or build quality while maintaining complete silence during operation. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way, but the Apple MacBook Air 15 stands out with its score of 74.25. Throughout my hands-on testing, this laptop continuously impressed me with its unmatched portability, incredible audio capabilities, and long battery life. Its 6-speaker setup and force-canceling woofers provide rich audio that's perfect for movie marathons, while its stunning display and sleek design make it a pleasure to use wherever you go. The efficient and silent form factor doesn't compromise on performance, which is why it rightfully claims the top spot in our review. As for the other contenders, they each have distinct strengths that make them worthy of consideration. The LG Gram 17 follows closely with a score of 6.5, offering a large, vibrant display and impressive storage expandability. The Asus Zenbook 14X OLED and Asus ProArt Studiobook 16 OLED tie with a score of 5.7, each excelling in display quality and providing solid performance for their intended audiences. Meanwhile, the Acer Swift Go 14 scores a respectable 55, ideal for those seeking a budget-friendly option without sacrificing essential features. Each of these laptops excels in specific areas, allowing you to choose the one that best fits your personal preferences and lifestyle needs.